And I'm back. I just launched Magic Duels and continue. The thing about Magic Duels, I had to play Magic outside of the streams, probably on Sunday, because with my new schedule, I'm going to miss on one quest in between Friday and Tuesday, and I kind of have to play at least one quest in order to not lose the opportunity to earn additional gold. So that's why I kind of made a separate pre-recorded session, which will be available on my YouTube channel later, with that play. I played probably 3 matches. They were strange and crazy. Okay, today, first part of the session with Magic Duels until we will get a second quest in 40 minutes. So probably in 40 minutes the second quest will be available. But until then we will try to play red spells and black spells. That kind of means that we have a lot of flexibility in terms of play. I think we could play whatever we want. Oh, come on. Yeah, I already forgot what colors. Come on. Black and red. Black and red. We could play strange... No, this is awesome. This is awful deck. Like, come on. I built it. This is the deck that works with the graveyard. By the way, let's see it. I kind of want to see it. Maybe we could make it better, or maybe it could work without it. I don't know. That was spontaneously created deck. Whenever you cycle, oh yeah, this deck specializes in discarding and cycling, and for me, everything that involves these type of abilities is super uncomfortable. And I remember the matches that I played with it was super uncomfortable for me. Like, not because I don't know how to use this ability, I know how to use this ability, just the fact that I have to lose something in order to get something. Like, this is just something in my mind that, or just I have to lose something just for the sake of losing it, I don't know, or pay a price or some kind. Usually I'm more accustomed to playing decks that works with a lifelink, that way I feel protected psychologically, I don't know. But when I'm playing these type of cards, I'm constantly in the state that I'm, I don't know, dealing harm to myself for no freaking reason. That's why it's super hard for me to play these type of decks. So yeah, we need to pay 1 life and sacrifice this one, and we could destroy target creature. We have creatures with Skulk and Death Touch. We could discard a card. So yeah, basically this deck is based on discarding cards, on madness abilities that works with it. Pretty interesting deck. We definitely could play it, and it's not like super small deck. It's 84 cards, of course, and the reasons why I created this with 84 cards is just because we need to discard a lot of cards. But the problem is I don't have any card draws in here. The only way to get back cards that we discarded by cycling. Don't have that much cycle. No, we actually have cycle cards. Yeah, they're in the end. Ideally, I need to test this deck more outside of the versus battle mode, because I already dropped in rank pretty drastically. I was 13 and now I am 5th probably. So I'm not going to experiment with decks in versus battle mode. We could play test this. By the way, what is the thing for this quest? No, we actually have to play it in versus battles. That means that. Okay. Nope. Versus. Let's just go through this quest a little bit differently. with a deck that I actually could win with. I don't know. We could play Ground Control. We could play Life Creeper. We could play Gathering. By the way, the last time that I played Gathering, I lost for some reason. Like before that, my ally deck was pretty comfortable, but now it's kind of not the case. I made my Fire Escape deck a little bit better. We could go with it. Yeah, let's play with Fire Escape now. Again, this is aggro deck, which works with a lot of damage dealers and again fast-paced play. But the problem, again, as I said before with this deck, is we have 20 creatures, 20 spells, and 20 lands, and you can, like, the cool thing for these type for red decks, even if you have predominantly like a lot of spells, you still have the ability to protect yourself and attack opponents because you have the ability to deal damage, which is kind of the coolest thing. Okay, it's a pretty good hand. We have Chandra, we have this spell, and yeah, we have the ability to make one of the creatures with haste. The problem is I don't have any creatures to put this card on, because if Chandra will be exiled, I'm going to lose this. But let's hope that in a couple of turns we will get something that will allow us to put this aura on a smaller creature. Either a goblin one-on-one, or some type of creature with trample. Let's hope for that. Things are happening. Okay, exert. Destroy! The faster I will do that, the better. Because again, this is aggressive deck. I don't want to allow opponents to... Okay, this is good. 1/4 reach whenever you cast an instant to sorcery spell. I actually added this card probably the last time that I opened it, so yeah, I never played it. So basically we will deal additional damage to an opponent while playing instants and sorceries. Definitely this one comes first. Good. What? Pretty cool art. You may exert this Minotaur. When you do, it gets +1/+1 against menace. Okay, we definitely need to destroy it. I don't have a lot of creatures to block it, so... Although... Oh, damn. I actually will do a thing now. I will gain this creature under my control. I will attack with it. I will exert it. It will tap. Yes, definitely that. I always have the ability to destroy it, but for now, let's just utilize it a little bit smarter way. Oh, wait a minute. Power 4 or less. Yeah, it works. So, deal 1 damage. 2 and... Oh no, I have to deal damage to a creature. Whatever. Not that big of a deal. Of course I will attack with it. And I will play this one after. Instant and sorcery. So yeah, it doesn't work with the creatures. Exert. And let's attack with all of them. And of course exert it. Exert it. Now it's going to become tapped and opponent can't attack with it next turn, which is good. And in a couple of turns we will definitely destroy it. Main Niam. Whoa. Okay. Whenever this one attacks, other creatures get +1 plus... Okay. I think I will block. Although I kinda need my 1/1 creature, but at the same time I have enough. I have dragon. This is the only creature that I could attack with, though. I don't have that many creatures. I don't know. Let's think. So it will be attack each turn of Fable. Okay, let's skip for now, because this 1/1 might help me to deal excessive damage on a blocking stage. So now I'm kind of have trouble with lands. And also we need to choose what to do at this particular point. Ideally, the safest choice is to provide defense. But again, the strategy of Magic is usually not to provide defense, but attack as fast as possible and actually aim to win, but not aim to defend ourselves. But sometimes we need to think defense too, especially in this type of situations. And I think at this particular moment I need to go into defense state, because I definitely can't attack that aggressively, because we have two creatures that I don't have ability to destroy yet by multiple spells. That means that I probably will go with this. That way at least I'm going to be able to block. I will attack with this one, and the other two guys will stay in block. It's a shame that this one doesn't have a vigilance. So now opponent will think before attacking. This one has menace though. This one will give every freaking creature +1 until the end of the turn. No. Not good. I probably mistakenly played this one. I think I had to aim on attack actually, and put this one on 1/1 with a flying, because yeah, I can protect myself after, like, against this. Definitely had to aim on attacking, because this one's still pretty good attacker. So now I don't have another choice. I think we need to destroy this one and basically lose 8. This is kind of the only thing that I'm seeing at this point. A couple of turns, I'm done. Maybe even the next one. A. Okay, definitely we need to destroy 5/3. It's kinda no-brainer at this point, because it's the only big attacker that kinda annoys us. But at the same time, this one will get flying until end of the turn. Good thing that I have something to defend myself, so with. Again, don't have enough mana. Problem. Yeah, I'm not going to survive. I have to do that. He will search for the same type of card. Yes, so it goes +2, 1 in haste. It's not a good thing, but at least I have 2 blockers. Maybe I will get lucky enough to survive. And starting from next turn, yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. At least I get rid of the big creature. Now I have the ability to protect myself. Although if he or she has a creature, again, we have equal amount of lands, which is good. So both of us have mana host, so oh no, creature will trample. And he will put on this creature probably this artifact, or not artifact, but aura. Yep, and he will attack. Okay, good thing that this one doesn't have menace. Okay, he decides to exert it. Okay, I'm in super trouble. I'm in super trouble. I thought that I could destroy this one, but again, he decides to exert it. Okay, I have to take 5 damage. The thing is, probably nothing will save me at this point. Yep. Don't have enough lands. I could play Chandra, deal a couple of damage to him, but we still don't have enough, a bit like, to transform her. And even if I would transform her, I don't think that we could do something with it. Again, we could deal 2 damage to target. Oh, actually could destroy this one. This one, oh, well, by the way, I will survive this turn. They're not going to attack next. That means that I have a chance. So let's play Liliana. Oh, come on, what? Chandra. I'm constantly mixing them up for some reason. Then we will... this one... freaking break. Yeah, I can't stop it because, yeah, summon sickness there. And the problem is, since this deck kind of works with the haste, it's possible that if I'm going to attack now, I'm not going to be able to defend myself, so... and there's a menace creatures in there, so I'm not going to risk in attacking. But at the same time, no, let's wait. It definitely have some creatures with haste or menace, and in that case we need to defend ourselves with both. This dragon will definitely change everything, but not for a long time. Still, I don't have ability to block flyers, so unless I will get something that will allow me next turn to destroy this 2/2, and I don't, I'm done. At the beginning of your draw, step the additional card. At the beginning of your end step, discard your hand. Yeah, this is the only thing that I could do at this point. Didn't that like it. Like, I actually could survive if I would get a damage dealer instead of the land. But now again, it's enough to just make this one fly, and I'm done. No, I'm not done. I have my dragon now. Forget about it. So this one will definitely get exerted, and it gets menace. Yeah, I'm done, because menace, it's like 4 creatures. I will block 2/2. No, I'm done. It's a shame, but whatever. Yeah, didn't had enough creatures to block with, unfortunately. Kind of a bummer. I know that this is a pointless thing to do, but whatever. -2. Good. Go to the next match. All in all, that was a pretty interesting match. At least I liked it. We got demoted even worse. Yes, like I forgot when I won the last time. It's just for the most part because I'm constantly switching between decks. I'm rarely sticking to one, and like this is probably the problem. Usually when you play in ranked games, you have to stick to at least like 2 or 3 main decks that you're pretty good at in order to stay in rank. But I'm constantly switching between decks that I'm not that comfortable with, and yes, I kind of need to adjust to play them, and again, don't care about rating for the most part, but still not cool when you're losing in rating. The only cool thing about losing in rating, as I said before, is the fact that we have the ability to play against less experienced players, or just players that dropped in rank for some reason, I don't know. And you never know, like, players just could decide to drop in rank for some reason in order to play with more versatile decks. Yes, I managed to choose it. Awesome. Yeah, previous hand was not that good. This one better. I have Defender, I have Attacker, I have Damage Dealer, I have Chandra, the other Chandra. I have 2 of those in my deck, which of course could create conflicts. Both Chandras in play result in destroying both, or not, or yes, probably yes. We can't have one type of planeswalker, 2 types of planeswalker, the same planeswalkers in one play on our side, under our control. Oh, we're playing against fancy opponent with full-size lands and with custom sleeves. Yeah, just slowly attack. Have the ability to deal damage to creatures, which is good. So ideally, first creatures that opponent will put into play, I will destroy, which is good for me. At the same time, I have the ability to put enchantment on some creatures. Ideally, again, if I would think about defense, I would put it on my defender by making it stronger and allow him to block bigger creatures. But we don't know against what type of deck we're playing against, so like we could have flyer deck, which is kind of pointless for this guy. So since I'm going to play a instance, no, I'm not going to play instance this turn, so we're not going to tap it. Although we could. I don't think that player has something with haste there. These are colors that usually... Yeah, let's go with full attack. Well, I can. Again, we need to be aggressive. Or at least try to be aggressive. Oh. Hello there. I forget what this card does. So, scry 2, then draw 2 cards, then lose 2 life. Why they're not putting lives in plural? Again, not that good in English, but still, I always want to put life in plural. You lose 2 life, like 2 lives, 1 life, 3 lives. Reasoning. I don't know. Okay, not good. Controlling deck, definitely controlling deck. Something bad happening. Counter target spells. A lot of things happening there. So, since this is for the most part controlling deck, I think I could go aggressive and actually deal as much damage as possible to the opponent while I can, because he doesn't have any creatures in play. Next turn I will play Chandra. No, not next. In 2, if I get additional land. But still, he's or she is pretty quick to losing. I don't know what type of creatures there could be. Definitely some flyers. Okay. Pretty interesting creature. Land. By the way, I finally opened booster. Goodbye, my big creature. Yeah, I finally opened the land with the demon, with the black demon, which constantly players using against me when playing. I have this opportunity now too. Okay, this one deals damage only to creatures. That means we need to wait. Good thing that this is an instant, so I'm just going to tap this one, attack, and let's hope that the opponent will play some creatures next turn that I could use my Fiery Impulse. Again, the reasons why I don't want to remember names for magic cards is just for the sake of, I don't know, I know that usually you have to do that. Okay. -2, -1 until end of the turn, so it's not going to die. The problem is I kinda revealed my card. Not good. And the problem, 3 damage to target creature instead. I will continue to destroy. Oh, wait a minute. How many times I could do this? 2, tap, 3. He is going to have only 1 life. No, I will wait till next turn. Again, both instants, I kind of want to use them on creatures. The reasons why I played this one, I kind of thought that maybe it will work on Liliana. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. And play creature. Now you know what I have. Probably not going to. Pretty interesting. Aw, come on, gain control of target creature until the turn and turn that creature and gains haste until. Oh, I actually. No. Let's just go full force. 1. Stupido. Okay, countering. I will still untap, doesn't matter, and I will still deal additional damage. This is a strange game. This is actually a strange game. This is the first time that I'm playing this way. So yeah, I could put +2/+2 counters, or +1/+1 counters with support 2. Get counted up, but okay, target player draws 2 cards. I didn't saw any freaking creature. What this deck is doing? Suppressing the opponent with Liliana? Okay. And we won. That was a strange game. I basically destroyed the opponent with Defender. This is the first time. Yeah, this is true about control decks, definitely. Games are sometimes weird. I think opponent just didn't get the chance to play all of his cards or her cards. Eventually, I think if we would give him or her a little bit more time, we would definitely game would stop being weird. Okay, what we need to continue to buy. Ideally, I'm kind of putting all my things into Innistrad because there's a lot of cards that I want there. So I guess let's just buy from Innistrad then. Let's hope for something cool. And bam 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 bam. Already have this one. Enters the battlefield, investigate. Pretty cool red wolf for 5. Oh, not cheap wolf. Human. Works with wolves. Pretty cool. A werewolf. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal the creature card, mount them, and put them into your hand. Put the rest in your bottom of your library in any order at the beginning of each upkeep. Blah blah blah. Transform it. And creatures use. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Pretty cool. But again, I still don't have a wolf, like werewolf deck and transform deck. Definitely something we need to think about. Gain control of target creature if its toughness is 2 or less. Oh yeah, pretty cool. Super friends decks would be interesting, and definitely with oaths from the Oath of Gatewatch. Pretty cool. And let's continue. Like in 8 minutes, we kinda need to restart Magic in order to get next quest. So while we're waiting, I think let's test our Stranger Things deck with solo battle, because again, I don't want to drop in rank by playtesting decks. So let's just choose our Stranger Things deck and playtest it against AI on a medium level of difficulty, because again, playing on hard is just basically unrealistic. He's constantly getting lucky and I'm not. Medium. Stranger Things. I faced a couple of times against just full Planeswalker decks. That was pretty interesting. Oh, come on. Seriously? Talking about luck? Okay, this is actually not good. We need to discard. No, unplayable. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. Restart duel. We can't do this by playing against AI. Yeah, playing on hard is definitely annoying. So is an easy mode, because easy AI making strange decisions, basically playing slow, and I actually don't remember playing against easy, but like something in my mind, yes, I remember that playing easy definitely strange. If I remember properly, on easy level of difficulty, he's not, or AI just basically not making any decisions, basically playing slow for some reason. And hard is annoying too. Definitely. Yeah, by the way, the one thing that's a shame that Magic Duels doesn't have, but Magic Arena will have, is a series of games. Like, 2 out of 3, basically series of 3 games, the best of 3, which is actually pretty awesome. I would definitely play the best of 3. Ta-da. Yeah, medium level of difficulty is kinda moderatively good. It works on all Magic Duels games from 2012 till 2000, basically Duels. Okay, we have the ability to cycle, but I don't think that we need to cycle yet. We don't have any cards that trigger this ability. Again, this is the weird deck for me. I feel super uncomfortable playing it, so I definitely will make a lot of mistakes. What do you mean by side decks? Sideboards? They created the ability to add sideboards, so yeah. If you mean sideboards, yes, they have the ability to now, like, sideboards out there. So best of 3 games, and you have the ability to add new cards and replace using sideboard, which is super cool. At least in what they're shown now. I think they will definitely keep it. Not going to get rid of it, although it's still closed beta. Okay, 3 damage to target creature or player. Becomes a target of spells of ability, sacrifice it. I don't want to use this on this one, so let's wait. Now I will attack. No, probably not going to attack with Sculpt creature, or I will. I'm definitely not going to block it. Second creature gets +2 until end of the turn. Yeah, they added sideboards there, which is pretty cool. Definitely one of the things that will make the game super versatile, because right here, in order to make changes in the deck, you need to finish match, go and add and change specific cards, but the problem is, what's the reason if you don't have control over the opponent against which you are facing? So kinda, yeah. Okay, we have the ability to return cards back. Again, this is so weird deck. No wonder I called it Stranger Things. It's strange for me. Like, the fact that I need to choose between recycling cards or just keeping them or using them in their way, it's still pretty weird for me. I'm not getting used to playing these type of decks. I could use this one and make this one go in the graveyard, but nope. Okay, let's just stay in block for now. Now I have the ability to return cards from my graveyard. I probably could lose my 1/1. And I'm waiting for cards that could triggered by Madness and Cycling. So now we could block. Okay, a little bit later I will bring it back. Once I will lose another creature. Okay. Discard 2 cards, return this one from graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Pretty fun first. Please don't count. Oh, damn it! Damn it! Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3, can't pay it, but again, the cool thing that we will bring them back. So this is actually even better. Next turn I will just bring them back and play them. Whoa! Right away, Aftermath? What the heck? I never saw this card. So it basically counter target spell, and Aftermath works up to 3 target lands don't untap during their control and taps next step. It kind of doesn't matter because I still will be able to bring back my cards, so kind of don't care about this. And I probably will even be able to play one. Oh yeah, we need to discard one, forgot about this. Yeah, probably Madness, but yes, definitely Madness. And we are going to have the ability to play it after it's discarded. and confirm. Choose and confirm. Before that, I didn't know how this ability actually played, so we need to choose card and then confirm it. And then play it. Awesome. That was a pretty cool play. Probably the first time that I used this Madness ability. Not the first time, but the first time that I used it, I don't know, consciously. Before that, I kind of just went with it and didn't know how to control it. Okay, good. Destroy target tapped creature. So next turn, after this one will attack, we could destroy it. But I think it's time to play creatures. So let's play this one first. Play land and play this one. Maybe opponent will decide not to attack. Who knows? We'll see that. By the way, oh, wait a minute. I forgot that we're playing against AI. Like, completely forgot about it. This is probably the one game that sometimes, like at the beginning when I started to play Magic Duels, I constantly feared or was scared to play against real players. Then when I started to play against real players, I kind of was pretty nervous at first, but then right now I'm not even noticing against who we're actually playing, like against. It's kind of strange. Okay. Madness. We will keep this one for later, probably. Although we kind of have to do something with 5-3. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. If I will destroy 3-2, it's just going to embalm itself. But embalming is not cheap for this card. That's sorcery instance. Okay, let's just play this one for now. And yeah, I will probably wait. Although I don't have that much health points. Yeah, let's just destroy flyer. Whatever. Less creatures opponent has, the better. For now, I'm going to stick to defense. Again, I don't know how to play this deck. I don't know if it's a control deck or if it's definitely not aggro deck. Everything that involves some type of manipulations with decks and cards is probably control deck. Or this is just something in the middle, who knows? Oh no, not good. Okay. So now we have pretty big flyer, that the only way to destroy is to use this destroyer that I'm already used. Good, not good. So I think we need to cycle. And yeah, I think we need to cycle. Because I definitely need something. Discard 2 cards, return this one. Yeah, we need to cycle. Because attacking now could be kind of pointless. I will attack with 4-4. I will stay with 3-5 and 1-1 and block. And let's cycle. Let's hope that we will get something that could help us. Okay, target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. So we definitely will destroy 6-4. Again, target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. So power 4 or power 6. Yes. Goodbye. Good. Yeah, a lot of cards. This is one of the things that makes this deck super strange. I don't know, because I didn't had that much cards with discarding and cycling, I decided to incorporate all cards that I have with those, just for the sake of experimenting. And the thing like about control decks, I think the more cards you have in control deck, it's not going to hurt, especially if you're using such abilities as drawing cards and cycling them. So for this deck I kind of made an exception to go out of 60 card limit. Although I love playing big size decks because there's a lot of things that you could do with them, but the problem is again they're pretty inconsistent. Whenever you cycle or draw a card you may pay 1. If you do, oh snap, this is awesome. But he could count it. Let's see. Or it, we're playing against AI. I will continue to attack with probably this one again. I kind of have the ability to take it back from the graveyard, but not in this particular game stage because I rarely am going to have 2 cards in my hand. Most of them I'm going to play. But at the same time, we will get rid of one of these cards, which could be a good idea. When you cycle or discard a card, this one gets +1/+1 until end of the turn. It also could become bigger. Let's attack this way. Because I kinda need to attack opponent. Okay, definitely will destroy this one. Because this one could be sacrificed if we will target it. Okay. Now tables have turned. No. By the way, what I have the ability to play Horsey from the Greyardsy. Zombie horse. Okay, what is this? Flying and Bomb, not good. Don't have anything against flyers. So, hello there. Menace, discard a card, sacrifice this one and draw a card. Why wouldn't you comment the beginning of the game? Counter? The only thing that I could do is just attack with a small creature and hope that something that could help me to destroy 3/2 will come. Just attack. Nope. We need to block 2/3 with something. But at the same time, I kinda could provoke him. No, not going to. Not going to. Pretty soon we will be 1-9-9. Brooklyn 9-9. Okay, and bomb flying again. I can't block it. So next turn I will attack with 1/2. Will deal 2 damage. Nope, not going to. Okay, like good. And I can play it, but I think I need cycling more than anything, because next turn I'm going to die. So I need to cycle instead of playing it, because playing it not going to give me anything. Yeah, let's cycle. And let's put -1/-1 counter on what? Flying. I'm going to put -1 counter on this one. He's just going to die right away, but I need to get rid of flyers, so let's put on this one. No, on token, because token could potentially become bigger if he or she will control some type of enchantment that makes zombie bigger, or tokens. So yep, pay 1. Yes. Okay, let's hope that we will actually get... Oh, pretty cool. We actually get back this one. No? No, we just have the ability to use it. Oh, come on. Put a charge counter on it. You may cast instants and sorcery. Nope. This is not something that I would want. Let's continue to discard cards and draw cards. So, discard a card. This one not going to help us. Okay, let's destroy flyer. Good. Pay. This is actually the first time that I'm utilizing all these abilities. This is actually pretty cool. Oh, come on. I don't need land. I'm going to keep it. Maybe I will use it later to bring back this one. Okay. Maybe we will even survive. Who knows? Let's see. Okay. That's kind of it. That's kind of it. Continue. Okay, please don't put any flyers on the battlefield, please. Okay, again, can't do anything with it. Next turn is going to be the last one, unless I will get land. Yeah, unfortunately this is the end. Oh no, this is not the end. Goodbye, goodbye. I completely forgot about it. Damn! That was sick. So we actually going to destroy the flyer because we can bring it back, we can discard 2 cards. Oh, that was sick. Super cool. Completely forget about this actually. Again, I will still stay in block because we don't know what's going to be there. This one kinda could be buffed and attack me. I don't want to lose my 1-2 for blocking. Super cool. Super cool. Maybe we have a chance now. We have a chance now. So yeah, this deck is kind of pretty cool. Like, if you learn how to play it, it's pretty interesting. You gotta be kidding me. Another land. I'm not getting lucky. Next turn I'm done. I don't have the ability to discard anything. Unless I will attack with 4/4. But again, I don't have 2 cards to bring it back, so. 4. I think I need to attack with all of them. Let's hope he decides to block with 2/3, which is probably not. I don't think that AI that's stupid. Yep. Yes, and next turn I'm done. I wish I had something when, like, with landfall. I don't know. Damn. That was a pretty cool game, all in all. Like, a lot of cool plays. Unfortunately, had too much lands and another flyer. Let's hope that the opponent decides not to attack this turn. No, no, please don't attack. Oh, okay, that was a stupid thing to do. Good. So now we are going to relaunch Magic and see what the new quest is, because it's already past 1 a.m. in my area. So let's just relaunch the game and get the quest. And depending on what quest is going to provide us with, we're going to choose what deck we're going to play. And launching Magic the Gathering. I'm still waiting for, like, to invite from Magic Arena. They kind of telling us that they sending invites daily, but the problem is they will send you NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, then you need to sign it, and then they will grant you with access to the game in 1 or 2 weeks, like after you sign this agreement, which is kind of a long period. So if you're going to get an NDA, it doesn't mean that you will get access to the game right away. Cast 15 blue or black spells in matched versus battles. Okay, that means that we could play blue or black decks, which is kind of cool. I could play my controls. I love playing my control decks. I didn't win with my control decks for a long period of time. Yes, this is crazy future deck with allies. 5 5-color deck with allies. I'm going to put all allies in there, and it's pretty early for that, but yes. So Tapestry, Stranger Things, or Thunder. Ideally, I would want to play my Eldrazi deck, but again, oh, yeah, actually they have blue spells in here, but I'm going to cast them super long because not that many blue spells there. So for the quest, let's just go with a Tapestry deck. Control deck that constantly tops opponent's creatures. That's kind of the thing for this deck. And it also works with drawing cards. And it's probably a regular size deck, probably 60 cards in here, I don't remember. Let's see. Let's see. This man has red eyes, and also a third eye on her forehead. This man has white eyes, maybe blue. Yeah, kinda blue eyes, with strange markings on his head, which looks pretty cool. Okay, I have 4 lands, which is good. I have pretty cool Slower Downer. I have Card Gainer, and we have seen that. Oh damn, this is actually a pretty cool hand. Since we have this one at the beginning, we could make our opponent to empty out his deck. Although it's going to be problematic. There's a lot of cards in here. Probably 70 card deck. Maybe 71. Which definitely makes things a little bit harder. So definitely will plan to play this one. There is a possibility that we play in control deck against control deck. Let's hope it's not going to be the case. Oh snap, we actually have the ability to enchant creature land on Planeswalker and made a land out of it, which is super cool. Definitely will keep it for later stages because we don't know what opponent has. So far so good. So far so good. Destroy target enchantment. Snap. This is not good. So far so not good, if you can say this. Destroy target artifact or enchantment with convert mana cost 4 or less. Okay, we lost the hope. We lost hope. Thing that could help us, we lost it. Now it's a problem. It could be a counter out there. But still. The cool thing is, I'm going to have a lot of lands, and it will allow us to play a lot of spells, but let's hope we're not going to get mana flooded, because if we are, this idea becomes unrealizable. I wouldn't say that opponent has troubles with mana, although I probably will say it. Opponent has troubles with mana. And if mana will not come to opponent in a couple of turns, he or she will probably decide to quit. Or, as I like to say, will get discouraged. Okay. Finally we start attacking. 5th turn, probably, I don't know. By the way, one of the things that I want Magic games to have is the counter for turns, because I wish we definitely need a turn counter, which allows us to see how many turns we went through, because this is something that definitely will help us to analyze what is the earlier stages of the game, what is the later stages of the game, and act like on this information. At least for me, this would be a super important thing to do. Exile target card and all other creature types to control. Okay, we're going to lose. It's not that big of a deal. Let's right away investigate. You gotta be kidding. Yeah, apparently I'm getting mana flooded. Okay then. Good, we get Untopper. The problem is we don't have any creatures to tap or nor put -1/-1/-1 things on them, so debuff them. So I guess we're just going to play lands and wait for the opponent to start to play, because what is the point to playing control deck when there's nothing to control? Like, I don't have the ability to control anything at this point. I could make this one land lose his abilities, but don't think that we need to do this now. Okay, and this is not a creature. Okay, exile the top card of your library until end of the turn. You may play that card. Whoa, not cool. Okay, we need to think about doing something with this one. Exile the top card of your library until end of the turn. You may play that card without paying its mana cost. Activate this ability only if there are 3 or more break counters on it. So basically this one will put a break counters, and after it will get at least 3 break counters, he or she can play with it. Oh no, this is not good. This one doesn't work for artifact. Creature, land on Planeswalker. This one works on target creatures only. Okay, let's continue to wait while our opponent is, I don't know, start to do something. I could fast forward the process of drawing cards by just simply playing this one, but I kind of want to wait again. I'm not in a rush. I'm still don't like feeling any threats. I still have the ability to prevent these threats to coming, so into play. Okay. Enter the battlefield. Exile target non-land and opponent controls. So yeah, he will lose this one. Doesn't have enough lands. It's going to be exiled or put in a graveyard. I don't know how it's going to work then. Let's see. Oh, hello. And this is not a creature again. When it enters the battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Planeswalkers, spells you cast cost 1 less. Okay, so none of us has any creatures. Okay, this is enchantment. This one works only on Planeswalker. Yeah. Good thing that I have the ability to search library, which we'll do. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, definitely this one first. This one probably second. And we could put this one on the bottom because it's going to enter the battlefield tapped, and I still have a lot of cards that could help me to put target creatures out of their misery. I don't know. Okay, now I'm praying that opponent will start to play creatures, because I can't utilize all these cards and get rid of these counters just by wasting them. Continue. Continue, continue. And also I need to play blue spells, and I throughout the game I played only 4. Come on. We need to play 15 at least to get through the quest. Oh, damn it. Come on, opponent, start to play creatures. Finally. No, please? Doesn't have enough lands. I think there's a big creatures out there. That's one of the reasons. Can't. Yeah, definitely big creatures. Can't play it. But the problem is third counter, and he or she will be able to play them without paying their mana cost. So things are coming, definitely coming. And I can't play anything yet. Again, wouldn't want to waste this one. We will wait for creatures. The problem is these are sorceries, which there were instants, but whatever. And I will slowly attack opponent. Again, this deck is for the most part not aggressive at all. There's fewer creatures in there, few creatures in this deck, and kind of makes things super strange when we get into these type of situations. And this is not a control deck though, like just basically opponent got lucky that he or she is playing against control deck. That's pretty slow, and of course the first land. Of course he will play it. Yeah, next turn cards could be played without paying their mana cost. Problems begin. And I have the ability to counter 5 problems. Yes, definitely having troubles with no creatures, no enchantments to play. Oh yeah, this is good. Counter? Nope. And again, creature, land, planeswalker. Let's just continue to wait. Next turn definitely going to be the one that I will finally use my cards, and we'll start to slowly get rid of the counters. Although I could play this one and actually attack more, which could be the possibility. Like at this point I could probably attack at least once and deal additional 2 damage, since opponent doesn't have any creatures to play. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put for 4 angels. Okay, this is not good. They are pretty quickly will. What? Seriously, another enchantment destroyer. Destroy artifact enchantment with convert mana cost 4. This card is super cheaty. Like, I hate it. It's super cheap. 1 mana. Come on. Of course, it kind of balances things out by 4 or less, but most of the enchantments are pretty small in cost. So, okay, now we finally can use it. So, playing. Although it's probably not the best idea. I should probably use this one and investigate instead. But whatever, I just want to attack the fastest way possible. It's a shame that we can't enchant enchantments. Would be pretty cool. Okay. Let's see what opponent will provide. Probably creatures, and again, if an effect would create 1 token, instead it will create twice as many tokens, which kind of is super bad. Okay, sorcery. Exile target creature and all creatures with the same type, not good. Probably will exile my guy, unfortunately, and I can't do anything without it, yes? Exile target creature and all other creatures under control with the same, yes, that player investigates for each non-token creature exiled this way. Yeah, I can't do anything with it, unfortunately. Attacking creatures, draw a card. It's a shame. I don't have any counters in here, so like I don't have any returners neither, so unfortunately I'm going to lose it. It's a shame, it's a shame, it's a shame, it's a shame. Whatever, I will still investigate and we will get the land. Okay, things starting to become super bad. 2 producers of tokens, like 4 tokens in 1 play of enchantment. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah, give me more lands, why not? I want them. Right now. Okay, let's stop all of big creatures. Again, unfortunately, there's no point of using this. That works only for permanents. Let's investigate for everything that we have. And we attack with all of them. Oh, snap, this is good. Yes, so definitely we'll tap for 4. Maybe we could win it even. We still have a couple of slow downers in our possession. Next turn I will have a lot more attackers, and in combination I could deal like 6 damage. So, but again, I'm pretty close to losing control because I have only 3 cards. Not good. What's card? Land. We get lucky that this is a land. But come on, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards. Yes. Hello, enchantment. Target the enchantment card from your... I think I know what the enchantment is going to be. No. No. Whenever this creature attacks, put plus 4/4 white angel token with the flying onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Ah. Yeah. Produces 4. Okay. Oh, this is actually cool. I could slow them down next turn and I'm not going to take any damage, which is super cool. But the fact is I can't attack either, so I'm kinda in a strange situation. I have ability to prevent him from attacking. I wish I had more creatures though. Jungle creature. I could use this one on 2/2. We don't want any additional angels next turn, so, and it will definitely produce a lot of them. So we need to keep at least 6 mana in our possession. We have 10. Let's do this. Okay, good. Let's... Okay, if I'm going to investigate, it's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I could play 6 land. And we have 6 exactly. Good. To play both. And we got another land. You gotta be kidding me, what's happening? Maybe I need to reduce the number of lands in this deck, I don't know. And let's stay in block, because again, I wish, like, ideally I would attack, but a lot of 4/4s there, so... I will survive next turn. Opponent will attack with all of his creatures. I will make all of these creatures -2/-2 is 0. And I will survive. I'm not even survive, I'm not going to lose any damage, which is pretty cool. And, oh no, Gideon. Freaking Gideon! Until your next turn, prevent all damage. You gotta be kidding me. Prevent all damage. Target permanent would deal. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. I'm like... Please attack with all of them. But it's kind of pointless because now he has a lot of defenders there. Just kind of super bummer. Why? Please attack with all of them. Please attack with all of them. Please attack with all of them. Please attack. Oh, come on, this is stupid. At least we will get 2 cards, which is good. So yeah, opponent not going to deal anything. How to win? How to frick win? Okay, good. We actually have the ability to gain life starting from the next turn, but it's kind of a pointless at this stage. Target creature doesn't tap during its control on top step. Draw cards. Search. Draw 2 cards. If you control artifact, discard a card. If you don't control artifact, no artifact. So first we need to play artifact. Then we need to draw 2 cards. Now we have the ability to play card with a surge. Let's hope that we'll actually draw something that will help us. I don't know. Although I don't think that something will help us. I'm putting charge counters. Play lands. Not cool. Not cool. I actually have the ability to play all cards in my possession now, which is super cool. I can play both of these. Yeah, definitely this is something that we need to consider. I have enough land, so playing this artifact not going to benefit me in any way. So I guess just make these big guys untap, not untap. This is the only thing that I could survive with a couple of turns, and also let's hope that we will get some cool thing. So pay search cost, tap this one. Okay, good. Or not good, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think that I have something that could like completely change the situation, because again, I can't attack. The only thing that I could attack with is these guys, because they can block creatures. Ideally, of course, I need to attack Gideon, because that way he or she definitely will protect him. Oh no, I lost the time. Come on. Okay, good. Less flyers, the best. But now what? 5 creatures, can block only 3. Definitely will block them. This is a predicament. Oh, come on. Flying, Vigilance, Lifelink, Fabricate. Other creatures you control get +2, +1/+1. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, this is definitely a game changer. I could like do something with these guys in their regular state, but with this one, I don't think that I could do that much. But I still will continue, because again, never know. You never know what will come. Maybe I would even have a chance to do something. Again, it's a pretty complex game. Things could change. And the thing is, the more creatures in play, the harder for the opponent to make decisions, and sometimes he or she will go through a lot of misplays, because the more cards in play, the harder to control everything. So you never know, opponent could just basically mistaken. Come on. Okay. So I'm kind of dead. No, I will actually survive. Let's make sure that we actually will block the big ones. Not the 2/2 ones, but the big ones. I don't know. I actually don't know what creature I actually blocked now. That's pretty hard to choose though. Okay, now they're all different. Yes? I hope so. This one, and this one. Yes, so good. And opponent has some buff, no? Okay, we survived. But not for long. The only thing that could help me is return all creatures back to the player's hand, but this is not the same deck. If I played my different deck, it would be possible. Yeah, I think I'm done. I can't do much. I will gain lives, but kinda that's it. I will play both of these guys. I will tap a couple of creatures to not attack me, but that's it, kinda. This is the only thing that I could do at this point. Let's play all of our cards and see how we're going to die. There's no point of scrying, I'm not going to draw any cards, so instead let's just tap creature. Let's tap this stupid lifelinker. One of these. Which is kind of pointless, but whatever. Let's even attack Gideon. I don't know. Again, I'm lost either way. That was a pretty cool game. This game kind of gave me headache for some reason. I don't know. I'm actually feeling a slight headache coming in the left part of my brain, which is kind of logical part, I think. Yeah. It's not that hard of a game actually, but oh, hello, flesh. Enters exile target permanent opponent's control until it leaves battlefield. Cycling. Hello, a Johnny. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all non-land permanents cards revealed this way into your into your hand, and the rest at the bottom of your library in any order. Exile target creature, -2. Its controller gains life equal to its power. Pretty cool. And put 5 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control, and 5 loyalty counters on each other planeswalker you control. You got a kid. Pretty cool. Not cheap. Opponent is playing a lot of spells because of this. Oh, produces a lot of tokens. Let's hope opponent will actually decide to destroy us, because the previous game that I played, opponent decided not to destroy us and just play with us until we concede. But yes, good. We lost. Good, so we have time to play one more game, I think, like 15 minutes till the end of the session. I think we could go for one game. Come on, I dropped again? So you tell me I didn't win any matches? Yeah, being 13 ranked and dropping to 4, it's not a good thing. Doesn't feel right. But I don't care. Versus battle. Now let's try to play with the Thunder deck. Again, the difference with this deck, it works with we've gone through quests, which is good. This deck for the most part works kind of the same, but the difference is there's a lot of returners, which could be super interesting, because for instance, if I would play my Thunder deck against this opponent, it would be much more interesting, because that way I could return all of these creatures and slow down the opponent. I can even return regular permanents such as artifacts and enchantments, and they're not cheap, and opponent has had not that much mana during this game, so it could be a pretty interesting game if I had this deck instead of previous one. Okay, pretty cool. 3 lands, returner, scryer, somewhat of scryer. Again, we could look at the top of our library. It's a pretty decent hand. At least it gave us some control at the beginning stages of the game, what to get. Since I get back to Magic, I never played this one. Like, I always had it in my hand, but on rare occasions I played it and actually used its abilities. It's a pretty cool card. Has a lot of abilities. Okay. Okay. I don't know if we should return this one. I think we should, because it's pretty big and I don't have any creatures to block it with, so. Or not. If I'm returning it, he's just going to play it next turn. It's not going to give me anything, it's just... I don't have any returners. There's no point of playing this one at this point. Now, for now, let's just play an artifact. That way I could start to put counters on it. Starting from the next turn. And create ability for myself to play spells, instants, and sorcerers without paying their mana cost. Opponent has trouble with lands. I wish it could be the true. Nope. Sirspur. Sirspar. The King of Adaland. Enter the battlefield tapped. Sacrifice it, search a library for the basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle the library. Okay, regular land searcher. Oh good, we actually have the ability to exile target creature and put it back into play. And unfortunately, it will return +1/+1 counter only if it's a spirit. Oh, why you are not spirit? Why are you not starfish spirit? You kind of look like a spirit because you're under the water. Okay, we definitely need to return now. Yes. There's no creatures to use it. Yeah, these control decks are pretty interesting to play, but there's a lot of thinking that we need to put into them because there's a lot of choices, and that's one of the things that I like about them. Super cool. Super cool. Let's hope it's not going to be a super long match. We kinda went through all quests, which is good. And next session, which will be probably on Friday. Yes, Friday. We will continue to study on sets and play Magic Duels. We definitely will get probably 3 quests at least to go through. And we definitely will end studying Unglued next session. We probably even will start to study Unhinged. I don't know. We need to go through 20 cards more in Unglued. Okay, good. We have the ability to return all permanents with permanent mana cost X. I definitely will keep it on later stages of the game. Since nothing is triggered by lands, we will play this one. And I think it's time to actually play a first creature and search for a library, predict particular cards. Let's hope we will get something good. Okay, this one is good. So one we need to put in our hand. Oh, this gene would be awesome at this point. But this one awesome too. We could return our permanents, but it's not cheap. Okay, this one in our hand, and on top I need to decide. I definitely need creatures more. I don't think that I will pay search cost to put a 8/8 token. It's too crazy. Let's just go with the gene. Now you cast a non-creature spell, creature you control gets +1/+1. At least this one will help me to attack. It's cheaper. What? Draw 2 cards by cycling. No, just cycle. Cycle or draw 2 cards. Okay, this is definitely going to be a super slow game. There's a lot of thinking. Okay, next turn. And I need lands. Like, the problem is, next turn I'm not going to get a land. Let's hope that I will get land sometime soon. For that we will going to use this scryer, so I'm going to skip blocking. We need additional scryer. Oh, come on. And indestructible. And double strike. We need something to return cards, but we don't have this ability, unfortunately. By the way, how I will play this card if I'm going to use this one. So for instance, if I'm going to play 2, it means that I could play this card and pay additional X, which will be 4, and I could return back this one and this one. But I don't think that it actually works like this. I think we need to put it at least to 3 mana in order to use it. So this is something that I don't know how to work, how it works actually. Let's read. You may cast an instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on it. So this card has basically 3 mana costs, not 2. So that means that we can't play it yet. That means I will just put additional counter. No, we actually can. But again, I don't have enough lands to play it, so I think we can activate it each time. So we can activate it when we have 2, 3 and more, because the X thing could allow us to do so. But right now utilizing it, it's not a good idea because only 3 lands. Whatever. Okay then. Okay, Spirit, it's good. It's good whenever you investigate for the first time in turn, investigate an additional time. The problem is I don't have any cards to investigate, but this Spirit is cool because if I will get it, I can return it back and make it bigger. That way I could block 3/6, but no, I can't. It has double strike. Let's put it in the bottom then. Damn it. Let's return this one back. Just for the blocking sake. The cool thing is this one can't attack still yet. It can attack only if you control at least 3 other creatures. So, but I think 3rd creature is coming. It's not a problem. And I need a land because I have a lot of big cards to play and I don't have lands. Oh, hello there. Sweet Hound Scout. Or not sweet, I don't know. It actually looks like a goat. Hound is a goat. Now he has to attack. That means that it's a good thing that I actually utilized this one. And return it back. We need a defender. Ah, oh, damn it. I think I need to skip 3. Let's hope that next turn I will actually utilize this one by paying 3 lands, but I don't... Oh, it's actually good. Again, pay 2... This will go back, this will go back, but this will get just basically disappears, but this will not. We need additional freaking land. Please, please draw land, please draw land. Land, 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 land. Damn it. Not a land. Ah, it's killing me. Let's try. I actually want to see how it's going to work. We could scry though, but no, I'm not going to. I want to see if I'm going to use this one or not. No, so bad. That means that starting from next turn we need to get rid of counters. 2 counters to scry, and only then we can play this one without paying its mana cost. Because this is the only hope that we have at this point. We will return our cards too, although I don't think that we will, because they're not going to survive. I'm going to put these fairies in a block to survive against 3/6. Probably destroy 3/2 and let 3/6 attack. I don't know, we'll see, depending on the conditions. But the thing that definitely I need to use is this one, but no, I'm not going to survive, I guess. Tap. Not cool. So I have only 1 blocker. Yeah, in a couple of turns I'm just going to perish. If I knew properly how this card works, I would probably remove counters from it. Oh good, we actually have the ability to return cards back. But it's kinda pointless at this point. I don't have any big spells to go higher. Scrying costs mana. So yeah, I'm in a pretty bad position. I wish I had the ability to play both. Return all permanents with the current mana cost X or less to their owner's hands. Only 2. This will return, this will return, this will not. But next turn I'm not going to have any creatures to block with, so he will just put these 2 in play and that's it, I'm done. So that means that the only thing how I could survive is to play to return 3/6. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. And stay in block. And let's hope that... Oh no, I'm not going to survive. This one will just basically tap me. 3, yeah, I'm done. Unfortunately, this is it. But it's kind of good. It's at the end of the session either way, so... if opponent will play right, if opponent will tap my 1/1 and attack with all of his small creatures, he definitely win. And he decides to do strange thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. So, or that. And we're done. Yeah, I think I could actually play this game a little bit longer if I removed counters 1 turn before. That will allow me to play this card without paying its mana cost, and then putting additional 4 mana in addition to this. I hope it could be the possibility. Come on, I'm dropping from 13 to 3. Third. Let's continue with... Let's just go with Eldritch Moonbite. No, 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 no. Okay, draw a card, then draw cards equal to the number of cards named this thing in your graveyard. Cool. Red Transformer. At the beginning of your combat, you both own and control graph rats and the creature named. Oh, this is a Melter, not Transformer. Never used Melters before. Pretty cool. Trample. Transformer. Trample. +1 until end of the turn. We already have this one. Eldrazi Leech. And probably I already have this one. Maybe something familiar. Puts up 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then if there is a colorless creature card in your graveyard, transform this one into 4 or 5 Eldrazi creatures you control, your opponent control. Attack each turn if able. Pretty strange. And I probably have this one already, because I remember something similar. When you cast instants and sorcery spells, put 1/1 blue human wizard token into the battlefield. Then if you control 3 or more wizards, transform this one. Wizards you control get +2/+1. Pretty cool deck for wizards. Pretty cool card for the wizard deck. So yeah, I guess on that note we will end this session. I guess we kind of went through everything during this session and finished in time. So yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for being here, have a nice day or night, and see you on the next session. Bye bye.